I do want to talk about the future here. Let's say Adams does run again. There are a few names being floated out in the primaries if he stays in, which he says he's intending to do. You're not a fan of Jumaane Williams. What about former Governor Cuomo? His name has been floated. Another laugh, another laugh. Let's get into it because his former top staffer, Melissa DeRosa, was on my show when there were investigations swirling around Adams. She said it wasn't her place to say whether he resigned, but her phone was ringing off the hook. She said that people telling her, Cuomo needs to run, Cuomo needs to run. What do you think?
Cuomo, going through Cuomo for as long as I know him. I don't know him. I know him as my governor. He believes he's emperor and supreme ruler. And we saw that during COVID. Nothing was more clear than during the COVID crisis. You know, he woke up one April morning and crowned himself king. I think he's got a tremendous ego problem. However, with that being said, when you look at the other people that are going to be up and running for mayor, Brad Lander, oh my God, no. Mark Levin, Nellie, whatever her name is, I don't even know. No way. So he would actually seem more moderate, more pro-cop, and maybe be able to get a hold on things here in the city. I'm not happy. I'm not happy with any of my choices. Cuomo, for what he did to us during 2020, 2021, I mean, they just tossed out all the nursing home murders, all those elderly that were killed in the nursing home. That lawsuit went right out the window. Just happened 2 days ago. So how do I feel about Cuomo? Maybe if I'm looking at a bowl of rotten apples, maybe he's the better of the rotten apples, honestly, because this is a disaster.
Well, in your ideal world, who do you think would be the best pick? Because let's be realistic for a second. Do you think that there would be a Republican to be a mayor? You don't. You're shaking your head no. So who do you think would be the best choice? I asked Congresswoman Nicole Malliotakis if she was planning to run, because she did run in 2017. She said no. So who would be your choice?
I don't really have a choice right now. I don't. And I have to say that plainly and clearly. I will support any Republican that does have the guts to come out and do this. You have to understand, you know, the very sad part about New York is that a lot of people have given up on local races, the state. And our candidates don't get the funding that they need. When you go up against the Democratic machine, that's exactly what it is. It's a machine. It's media, print, computer, you know, online, as well as your regular news shows. You don't have a shot in hell, and they own it. I mean, we see what's going on with Trump, okay? Harris's campaign is completely media driven. This is what will happen again, and they will throw 60, 80 million dollars, $100 million into this race, should it go to a real election. A special election is going to be the wild, wild west. Everybody's going to come out. And you don't need much to run because it's only 6 weeks. It's done overnight. The requirements that are necessary for a regular run, you know, to get petition to get on a ballot, to raise money. These people are just going to go in there, and I don't know what we're going to end up with. I mean, we got Joe Borelli, who he's our minority leader. We got Curtis Sliwa, who is a man of the people. We've got, you know, I'm going to throw Bob Holden's name out there, although he'll probably shoot me after he sees this. But we do have Bob Holden. And, you know, we do have some real steady, you know, Republicans who could do this job and do it well. And the whole thing is the party, and will the party put into what it needs to do in order to get a Republican mayor actually elected to the city of New York? Will they do it?
Do you think they will?
At this point in time, no, I do not.
What do you think's next? Because it feels like we're almost at a bit of a stalemate here. The indictment came out last week. Mayor Adams pleaded not guilty. He said he's not resigning. City council members seem to be divided on whether he should resign or not. What are you doing next as a city council member?
Concentrating on building back. I want my people in my districts, my constituents, to feel safe. I want the people of the city of New York to feel safe. I want my commissioners to do their jobs. The world is carrying on. We do have DOT, we do have DDC, we do have our parks, we do have everything. All our agencies cannot miss a beat. This is New York City. This is the greatest city in the world. And what we need to do is not sidetrack this. This has got to stay focused. And as a city councilwoman, this is what I do. And this is what I do best. I do best with my communication. I do best in getting the jobs done that need to get done, being the voice of my constituents, as well now as being given the gift of media. So many shows have asked me to be on, and I'm really grateful to you for today. And I really feel that at this point in time, New York, we are still the best city in the world. We have survived many things. This perhaps is the most bizarre thing in my lifetime that I've seen, because it's become a banana republic. And if there's one thing I can't stand, is anything that's third world country related. And this is what we're turning into. When one party dictates to the people the way it should be. No, this is not how the city works. So I will fight like hell to make sure that that doesn't happen.
Well, as the situation develops, which I'm sure it will do, I hope you come back on and join me, break it down, share your commentary.
Anytime.
Councilwoman, thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate our conversation per usual.
Thank you very much. It was fun to be here. Thank you.